Hello everyone, I am Tessellating Hexagons, back with another serving of LostWinds, and is it episode 2 already? And look how fast we're falling, because this is the limits of my capabilities of jumping as Enwill the Rind Spirit. How would you even spell Rind without spelling Rind? I guess with 2 N's and an E. Huh. Well, in any case, it turns out that in the last episode, I accidentally went back to where the game started without even realizing it, and that's where we're heading in this episode, I think.
I've heard the herb shop was destroyed. Well, I have no other chores for you, so I suppose that means you're free to go play.
Go and play, excuse you. Just be careful you don't get yourself into any trouble. No promises, my Sir Diggy Frand. Sir Diggy Frand. Now, I have looked up some footage of the WiiWare version of this game, because it's been a hot while since I've played it. And sure enough, you had to press buttons to save and talk to people instead of clicking it. Oh good, there are some friends. How about you just blow? Get blown. Can I get into this nest? Yes, I can, but there is nothing for me here. I'm glad we did this. Ah, there's another one. I keep taking my hand off the mouse just for long enough that it's causing me problems, because I keep trying to scratch my face. For you see, my face doth itch on occasion. I don't even... Who needs a health? But look at how fun travelling is in this game when you have the power of whoosh to whoosh you around. Having said that, I think, weirdly enough, by the power of geometry, that takes us... Like, that cave spits us out at the bottom of this ravine, because this is the ravine where the bridge collapsed at the start of the game. Which I didn't realise in the last episode, I just sort of went this way anyway, but I do believe this is the way we need to go. I kind of accidentally preempted myself in... I don't know, apparently I remembered more of this game than I realised. Whoosh. But just to confirm, you've got to ask yourself the question, where are you now? Blossom Grove, I don't remember where we're going. We're just going to a place that is somewhere. Hello there, friend person lady, you weren't here before, so clearly we're going in the right direction.
Oh, hello, Taku. Are you heading to the falls, too? I was going to cut through the caves, but the path's grown over again. I guess we'll have to take the road.
Up there!
Hoi.
Wasn't that blocked off earlier? In fact, in the last episode when we came through here, didn't that literally have, like, a door blocking it that just had Enril's design on it for some reason? And, like, does that literally just mean we couldn't think of a decent excuse to stop you from coming through here, but don't come through here, please? That's the impression I'm getting, but I could be completely wrong. But if I'm right, then that's... sure is game design. I mean, I could be wrong. I could be getting these areas conflated and gibleted in my mind. But there's a windmill that we can't blow. Can't blow, can't door. Well, this is somewhere new, so clearly this was just arbitrarily blocked off. Spin, oh sign. You look dangerous. Can I blow you away? Away with you. Away with you. Away with you. Well, you know what? I'll just go over. You can't touch me because I'm too above. Apparently you can touch me. Well, that's not okay. Well, now I'm slightly afraid of everything. Did we take a wrong turn because of those enemies? And I swear, those enemies do, like, when they laugh, they sound like air horns, just a little bit. Like, they're just like, will you just land, my friend? Nope, you're down there now. Whatever, I'll just sit here myself. I cannot. No, Taco, you were right where you were before. Stop automating at me. Go over there. There we go. Was that really so quegulous? Away with all of you. Now, what's going on with this? Like, there's a little black triangle underneath the wind symbol. Am I to infer that health recharges over time, or is there just a graphical glitch, or what? I'm observing too many things at once. You don't even know my life. You could just cease up there.
Notea says there's a shrine to the west of where the falls. We should try to find it.
Thank you, Navi. As it stands, I'm just trying to work out how to deal with these enemies. Apparently, a boulder does the trick. Which sounds like a really cryptic hint from, like, classic Zelda. You know, 10th enemy has the boob. Can I pull thing? I can pull thing. Did I good? I think I did a good. Because now I got this. Yeah, toast. And also that, yeah, that has... Get out of my way. That has recharged somehow, and I'm not sure what prompted it. Like, is it the collectibles? Is it the Bon Jovi Bon dance? Which, I don't know, that's probably not a thing. As it is, like, it sounds like something Japan might do, but then again, Japan did once do a promotional advert for orange juice, no, apple juice rather, that was like, the adverts were voiced by Ringo Starr, because Ringo Starr sounds kind of like the Japanese for apple juice, and that was the entire joke with that. Can I make? Can make, cannot make. Then where go? Away with you. And this does just appear to be recharging over time. Maybe I should find a different up through here? But there is no up through here. Where go? Did I take a wrong turn at Albuquerque? So yes, I'm like, that previous room is definitely where I should be going. But then, there's a question mark to the left which says that I should be going that way? Do I have to go through here again? But there was nowhere else to this way, was there? This is why I shouldn't play Metroidvania games blind. No Boulder? What wind told you to come down here? I was all set to clear the enemies out of the way and make a safe passage for you to that switch and... Well, clearly I was right in the first instance, and I should have just learned how to beef legs. It seemed I accidentally moved the game window for a second there, but that doesn't appear to have affected the recording, so... Who even munches? Like a screaming Norwegian painter. But yes, all signs indicate that this is the right way to go, but there is nothing here. Unless there's something obvious that I've just missed. Which I wouldn't put past me. Like, I can't go any further up there. And beep boop, there is no longer power. Is there some other way down? Did I completely ignore this way? There we go. Clearly we're going to learn the power of directing wind at some point in the near future. You know what's fun? When the game allows you to click out of the window by not constraining your... I had to bring the fucking boulder down. When the game allows you to click outside the window by not constraining the mouse to inside the window when the window is active. Good design! Luckily it didn't mess with any of my recording stuff, but like, it could do, and that worries me immensely. Like, seriously. That's not a difficult thing to program. They program it in like every game on Steam that requires the mouse in some capacity. And yet here I am, suffering. In other news, I got a Tumblr yesterday. Can you not with your reads? But yeah, you would have thought, me being me, that I would already have a Tumblr account, but no, I do not. Well, I do now. I didn't. And now I do. What are you going to do with this information, Internet? I worry. Have we found our destination, despite everything conspiring against us to not? I spun the arrow around. Oh, we have another thing where we need to make it go blow blow. Blow me! What do we got? What do we get? Do we get a triple gust? Achievement, spoil it for me in the corner of the screen, except it hasn't yet. Oh. Ba-da-da-da. This... Oh, we got the ability of Slipstream. Thank you, achievement. You got there eventually. A smooth curve. Smooth... Did I ever... Okay, it's going to take a while for me to figure out how this works, but I think the whole point is... This is the ability that I was thinking of before, where you can just sort of... guide fire around corners and burn things. Burn people! I'll just pick this up if it's all the same to you. Yes, did I ever explain the origins of smooth as like a meme? Because I certainly used it in Choice of the Dragon way back when. But, this is going to take a fair fuck of getting used to. Okay, but yes, that was a meme back then, and I don't think I explained its origins, and it's probably for the best that you don't know its origins, because it's just one of those things. Well, I do hope there's fire on the other side. Oh, good, thank you, because, I thought maybe I'd have to get fire from down in the below area, and you know how much the struggle is of blowing from below. Yes, it would seem that the power of Slipstream is not really meant as a jumping ability, it's more of a gimmick thing where you could use it to direct fire and water and probably possibly other elements, or to use these propeller thingies, but not to actually jump. Like, you use Gust to jump, everything else can eat a leg. Oh, we could sort of create just a bed by winding. That made sense. You could float at a consistent level just by creating a breeze by moving the mouse, because you can create a breeze by moving the mouse. That's like literally the first thing the game teaches you to do. Oh no, there's goo. Purify it with fire. Purify it with fire, goddammit. Apparently it is not one that we can turn into a town dweller. Well, that's sad. I'm just gonna head this way then. If you don't want me to leave that way, that's fine. I wanted to check out this direction anyway. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, pretty. Can I eat these crystals? Nope, they're just there for pretitude. Good thing someone left all this fire hanging around. Otherwise, I don't know where we'd be. Well, we'd be stuck is where we'd be. Can you not... just jumping out of the wall there? Can I go through this wall because you came through the wall? No. I can bury my face in a plank, but I cannot wall. Can I burn you? I can. That's good. We have a weapon in the form of controllable fire. But you knew that already. So you come round here and light it up. And then you light that up. Puzzles! I get it. Also, we're fully healed. Yay. Like, I feel as though this will need water at some point, but we'd need a seed there to water first. So I'm guessing we can't do that yet. And at the top, there's probably another one of those mommet dings, because that's basically what they are. Oh, thank you, game. That isn't how plants work, like, at all, but okay. But before we do burn this plant and take its seed, take its seeds, yeah, there is nothing up there. Just wanted to make sure. Burn people! Am I gonna say that to a worrying degree from this point onwards? Just advising people to burn people? Don't burn people, it's, not very legal. Unless you have their consent, and even then I don't think it's legal. Take it from me, don't set fire to people, especially without their permission. Oh, I'm sorry, do I have to feed you all the water rather than just a light shower from above? That was a delightful poppy noise for the plant to make there. Poyak, I think it was called. I don't know, it's been a couple of days since I recorded the previous episode. I think both that and this were recorded on the day that this episode is... No, hang on. This episode was recorded on the day it's being uploaded, and the previous episode was also recorded on the day it was to be uploaded. Other interpretations wouldn't really make sense. Like, oh, last episode was recorded the day that this was uploaded. Ah yes, we uploaded episode 2. We uploaded episode 1 after... Wait. You see what I'm trying to say here? It just doesn't make sense. Also, I don't think I was able to light that torch. Well, I was able, because I don't think I was supposed to be able to light that torch over that distance, but hey, I did it. But then what's down here? Apart from more friends. Yeah, we were supposed to come down here and light torches like that. Well, too bad. I make my own damned rules. But there's stuff. There's oingo boingos and mushroom. See, why is it in video games that mushrooms are bouncy, when in the real world they're just sort of disappointingly mushi? Which I think is Japanese for insect as well. Which is like a... Like, what is it with Japanese and just having good names for things? Like, insects are very mushy, so it makes sense to call them mushi. Can I break? I don't appear to be able to break this yet. Well, I shall remember for later reference to come back and break open the break. Anyway, we have the power of Slipstream now. This whole venture was just to find that shrine and obtain the power of Slipstream, which we have. So, what do now? Are you going to catch fire at any point? There we go. I had a feeling that there was just like an unspoken bit of advice there, like, oh, it's embering, blow some wind on it to, like, make it be. And we're back outside again. And then this is where the game started, and we have come full circle. Wait a fuck. Wasn't there a thing up here that we could burn and get a thing? Like, if there's a fire that's not on fire, but it's just like smouldering embers, if you give it a little bit of breeze, you know, like bellows. Wait a minute. Is there a gate down here that wasn't here before? Talk to me, oh friend.
The way through here has been locked up until the bridge could be repaired. I hope it's fixed soon so I can get back to the village. Wow!
Come on, Taku, let's look for another way through.
Way ahead of you, Enril. But that seems like a really inconsiderate thing to do. Like, hey, you're, like, on the wrong side of this to get back to the village. Are you okay with that? I guess I'll have to be. Because, like, they've just shut someone out of their entire town of residents because they're fixing a bridge. Seems a smite inconsiderate. Can I take this between screens? I'm gonna bet no, but just in case, I would like to try, because there is that gettable up there that I would like to get. Nope, and just for good measure, it spawns me inside an enemy as well. Yum, yum. Well, good to know for future reference. In the meantime, whoosh, shoo, traveling through space sounds. That's become slightly more mimetic than originally intended. Ooh, I got a dingus. It dings. It dings with all the power of a statue. Ah. Toku, don't fall all the way back down to the start of the game. That was slightly worrying. So what now? Do we just return to man, dude, guy, bro, person? Wait, wasn't there stuff back in that original cave of start? Did it want me to go back into the cave of startery after all? No. How did I get up there before? There we go, just had to go the long way around. And it turns out that those bloody locust enemy mantis things have started spawning in the town as well. The whole town's going to shit. But yeah, was there something in here that I could use the slipstream power on? Because I remember seeing something. See, there was all this that I was saying before about, oh yes, stuff that I've seen in this episode I will remember for later and come back and deal with later. But yeah, sure enough, is this the way we're meant to be? Am I supposed to know that I can go this way yet? See, this is one of those doors that says, you're supposed to come through here, just not yet. So, I guess I'll meet you back in the town? Haha! I don't think I was supposed to be able to do this. But, so I went back, I did check the, talk to Enril button, and it said to go and find Notea. And I don't know, like, maybe I'm supposed to come down and around this way? I just feel proud of myself for having cheesed the game ever so slightly, because there was this boulder. I was able to use the wind on the boulder to get the camera to pan further to the right than it was supposed to, and then lit this torch and use that torch to burn that gate down. So, clearly this is the sequence break series, except it's, yes, let's break LostWinds. Hello there, friend. Can you be helped?
This looks like the entrance to the old village. I don't think anyone's been down there in years.
Well, we can't do anything about that yet, because we have boulders, but we don't know how to use them. So those gates exist, but for the moment, we cannot break them. Well, I would cut until I reach Notea, but, like, we are nearly there, except I know I'm going too far here, unless I'm not. Where does Notea live again? Apart from at the top of existence, because he just adventurers like that. We're gonna have one of those series where every episode starts and ends in the same place. Here, let me blow your windmill, because I can. Do you need help with existing?
Did you hear that Notea's made a new discovery? He's at the cliffside village to the east of here.
Oh, he's not home.
You hear that, Toku? A new discovery. Maybe he's found another shrine. You should hurry there and find out.
Maybe we should, but, I mean, here's a save point, so I guess in the next episode we will go to the old village to the east? To the east? To the west. Regardless, see you then.